I want to ask a few questions before I get started. How many people here would love to create deep and lasting connections with some incredible people? I'm sure everybody on this call would like that, right? How many people enjoy challenging themselves? How many people like to be accountable for their actions when it comes to success? And how many people like to brainstorm, right? How many people like feedback and support so that they can grow as a person and as a business person to help achieve their goals? How many people like more confidence, even more than you have now? Because many of you already have the top of the line confidence, right? How many want to be creative? How many people would like to increase their profits? How many people would love to discover new business partners, right? How many people would love to think bigger and expand their skills and help even more people? Well, the reason I'm asking you all these questions is because that's exactly what a mastermind does for you. And the more you contribute to those principles that I have just mentioned, then that's what the mastermind does and what you can do to help other people within that mastermind. So that's an important principle of success. I wanted to talk about that because masterminding is something that we all have been doing all of our lives, starting with our families. And all we're doing in business is that we're actually formalizing the mastermind process. In our family life, as we were growing up as children, of course, there was a leader or two in the mastermind or more. And that's our parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles. And those were the leaders in our lives, teaching us what's right from wrong and teaching us just the basics of life. And then we kind of graduated from parents to the mastermind of school, whether it started in preschool or elementary school. I had the luxury of going to an elementary school and not a preschool, from kindergarten on up. Who are the leaders in those masterminds? Of course, your teachers, right? And for every topic or subject that you learned in school, each class, if you think about it, was a mastermind. So we've been masterminding all of our lives. And then when we graduate school, some of us go into the service, others go into college and universities. And again, the mastermind principle is at work. And then when we finally either graduate high school or come out of the service, or even while we're in the service, or even while we're in higher education, whether or not we go to universities or colleges, then all of a sudden you're in the job market. And in the job market, there are masterminds. And of course, those are bosses, supervisors, and so forth. And then ultimately, and I believe many of the people, if not most of the people on this call, have their own businesses. Now you need to start forming and joining masterminds. And I'll tell you what, way back in, I believe it was 2010, when Paul Hutchings started this call, I'll tell you what, what a tremendous mastermind. You know, in addition to whatever mastermind you are involved with in your businesses, this is kind of a, well, I don't want to use the term, but I'm going to. It's a generic mastermind, meaning that it's really for anyone who want to personally develop and learn the skills and principles and practices that it takes to literally think and grow rich. And that's why this mastermind is called that. Not only because Napoleon Hill, who is no longer with us, but is very much with us in his writings and his books. We all get together every single day, Monday through Friday, and mastermind on the principles of success. And I absolutely love it. So the mastermind is a big, very huge component in all of our lives. And so I just thought I'd just remind everybody about that, because the mastermind is a very important aspect of our lives.
Don't let anyone steal your dreams.